In this paper, we present a novel neural network model that has invariance property that vastly improved the performance of neural network model on phylogenetic inference problems. Well, the problem of phylogenetic inference has been studied for decades, and there are many sophisticated methods such as maximum likelihood and Bayesian inference that has been widely used. We see a rise of deep learning models. We are curious how could deep learning be applied to phylogenetic inference problem. So in 2018, Zhao et al. Proposed a neural network model that could overcome the long branch abstraction problem, which the standard models really struggle against. So this model indicates that neural networks have certain edge over the traditional methods. So the issue with Zhou's model is that it cannot go beyond 4-taxon tree. This is because those models use permutations to account for all equivalent cases of a tree. So as shown here on the right, we have 8 trees that are all equivalent to the tree on the left. For a 4-taxon tree, there are 3 different types of trees. So this gives us like 24 permutations. It is not that bad, but for a 5-taxon tree, there's going to be 120 different permutations, which is a significant burden to the computation of the model. So the model that we proposed in our paper focused on improving this aspect so that we introduce invariance property to the neural network. The model would take in a module that accounts for all possible permutations of each type of the tree. So in this slide, we give a broad overview of our model for a 4-taxon tree. So the D here stands for a descriptor. Each descriptor accounts for all equivalent tree on one tree type. So in the case of 4-taxon trees, there will be 3 descriptors accounting for 3 different tree types. We then do the prediction, descriptor being the correct tree type. In the end, we would have 3 probability number. Each number would represent a different type of tree, and then we simply select the biggest number. So here is the accuracy of predicting a 4-taxon tree. So we test the tree on different combination of branch lengths shown here. The leftmost plot is a non-LBA cases. The middle and the right plots are LBA cases. We then compare our model in red, in yellow line with Zhou's model in pink line and other standard methods. We can see that for non-LBA cases, our model perform perfectly. But for LBA cases, the standard method doesn't work, and our model have a slight edge over Zhou's model in both cases. I want to point out that our model also work for 5-taxon tree. Even though the performance is much worse than the standard method, the naive prediction for 5-taxon tree is only 6%. So this is a much harder problem for a neural network. Another big improvement for our model is computational efficiency. Since our model does not depend on permutations, there are far less inputs needed to train the neural network. This leads to using much less memory. We run our model and Zhou's model using the same setup on the CHTC platform from UW-Madison with identical data set. As shown in this table, we use much less time to train our model, and we only use 18% of the memory and about 50% of GPU memory. This would be considered as a huge improvement. We welcome you to check our manuscript on this QR code and our source code with this QR code. This work is done under the supervision of Dr. Claudia Solís-Lemus at Wisconsin Institute of Discovery. Thank you.